morning. This is Bob Wolff, Harcourts Prime Properties, Monarch Beach. Today's October 1st, 2019. What does that mean? Number one, it's the beginning of the fourth quarter for this year. Number two, there's only 92 days left until the end of the year. So with those two thoughts in mind, I want to share a couple of thoughts. And maybe they have to do with going back to the basics for the next 3 months. Right now, would be my thought. You better decide what's the goal between now and the end of the year. Once you decide what the goal is, whether to take a family holiday, whether to buy certain gifts for Christmas, whether to spend more time with the kids and not work as much, know what the goal is. Number two, have a plan to achieve the goal. How many homes is it going to take to sell to be able to generate the income to achieve the goal? And then, what are you going to do? What will be the tactics and the strategies used to work the plan? Are you going to call past customers and clients? Are you going to call so many past sellers? Are you going to knock on doors? Are you going to call expired listings? Are you going to write more thank you notes? Are you going to attend more property meetings? Are you going to interact with more people? What will your plan be? Next, on a weekly basis, you should probably do something to hold yourself accountable. Did you work your plan? This here, maybe you can't see it, is a legal pad. On this legal pad are items that I wrote down for this first week of the first quarter. You'll see a lot of things checked out. You're going to see a couple sold markers. You're going to see a couple places where it's called listings. This is my plan for the first week of the fourth quarter because I have a goal. It's a monetary goal. And I have to work my plan every day. Every day. And when I go home, I have to look at this and ask myself, why didn't I achieve more? And can I achieve more? But I've got a plan. So here's what it's all about for the next quarter. Maybe it is going back to the basics. What does that mean? Talking to more people, smiling, look the part, act the part, become the part. Visualize in advance what it is that you want and visualize that success. I'm involved in 2 transactions right now that were precarious at best at the end of last week. And I changed how I thought, I changed what I was thinking, and I changed what I perceived the outcome to be. And today I can look you all in the eye and tell you that I think both of those transactions are going to close. That will provide me well into 6 figures of income in the next 10 days. So go back to the basics. Remember what I once said on an earlier tape. You can only think one thought at a time. And if that's the case, make it a good one. Remember what I said last week, 20 seconds of courage, 20 seconds of courage. There are some things on this list, friends, that I probably really didn't want to do, but I did. So stay focused, have a goal, have a plan, know your strategy and tactics, be accountable to yourself, and then celebrate after you achieve it. Let me share with you 4 quotes. First one, somebody said, don't be afraid to start over again. This time, you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. Secondly, most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. Thirdly, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And lastly, shared by John F. Kennedy, one of our late presidents, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. So the next week, let's live by them and show some gratitude. It's amazing how the abundance will flow into you. This is Bob Wolff, Harcourts Prime Properties. Until next week, see you bye.